Chiropractic in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Now today in this video, I want to share with you something that I get questions about all the time, and that's arthritis. So what is it, and how is it caused? So what does the word arthritis even mean? All right, so itis at the end, that actually means inflammation. Okay, and then arthro means joint. So essentially the word arthritis means inflammation of a joint or joints in the body. Okay, now in our office as chiropractors, of course, the system which we pay most attention to is the spine, which protects and houses the nerve system. Okay, and again, that nervous system, that's going to control the function of all the different organs, muscles, cells, and tissues in our body. So we want to make sure that those messages that are leaving the spine, going out into the body, are working at 100%. And that's why you want to keep a spine healthy, moving freely, and free of stress and arthritis. Okay, so this poster over here, this shows some different changes or damage that can take place in the spine over time when we have stress that's left in it. So normal all the way down to this end of the spectrum here, which basically ends with spinal fusion. Okay, now along the way, when we have stress in that spine, we can see different phases of change or degeneration or arthritis kick in. Okay, so how does that start? Okay, here's an analogy that I'm going to use. What happens to your vehicle, to the tires on your vehicle, when one of those tires misaligns a little bit? The tread is going to wear and tear differently than the rest of the tires and go bad quicker. Right? Or what happens when someone walks a little funny and they drag their heel? That side of the shoe, when you compare both shoes, is going to wear down that rubber. Right? Same thing happens in our spine. So say we fall when we're a kid, and those bones that make up our spinal column shift out of the proper position. Or say we sit every day like this, or type like this. Think that's going to put stress on the muscles, the joints, the discs, the ligaments? Of course it will. And over time, it's going to cause breakdown and damage to those structures. All right? It's not only going to affect just the joints, it's going to affect, like I said, the discs, the ligaments, the muscles, most importantly, the nerves, also the circulation, the blood flow as well through those areas. So over time, that's going to cause some degeneration or arthritis in the spine. We see the curvatures lose their normal shape. We see the disc start to rub away. Now, a fun fact about the discs, they protect, or they sit in between each vertebrae. The only way those discs actually get their nutrients is through proper motion. They don't have a blood supply. So say one of those spinal joints there misaligns and it's not moving correctly. Can you see how that's going to cause accelerated arthritis? Okay, and then eventually we see some bony changes as well. We start to see the body lay down calcium deposits or bony deposits, creating these spur-like structures, again, to stabilize that area. All the while, it's going to just make the process worse and worse until those bones actually bridge or form together. Okay, arthritis, believe it or not, also is not dependent on age. Okay, and it doesn't run in people's family. You can't catch arthritis from another family member. Okay, it's all about the stress that's been placed on the body and on the spine and how long it's been there uncorrected. I see people 80 years old who come in my office with relatively little arthritis, and they're moving great, their body's functioning great. And then on the flip side, I see children who come in my office as young as 7 years old with arthritis in their spines. Okay, 15-year-olds with disc damage. So it's not all dependent on age. It's not just you're bound to get it if your family members get it. It's all about the stress in the body. Those bones, if they're misaligned, it's going to wear and tear. Get it corrected. Get your body and your spine working the way it should. And that's what we do through specific chiropractic adjustments. We get those structures realigned and moving. So you have a great day. We hope to see you soon.